Hi my beautiful Capricorns, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be your June the 4th until the 11th, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So for June, I'll be doing a giveaway and I'll be choosing 2 winners. Each of the winners will get to win a free reading from me. So if you're interested, all you have to do is either subscribe to my channel or in the description box below, there'll be a link to my Instagram and my Facebook. I'm also doing special for you guys this month, so I'm offering $10 questions all month long. So if you're interested, all the information for that is in the description box below, as well as all the information for my personal readings in general. All right, guys, so let's see, what can we get for the beautiful Capricorns? Capricorn, show me what Capricorns need to see about their love life this week ahead. Reveal Capricorn's love life. Alright. Okay. So I definitely think there's 2 situations here. So we start off with deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. For some of you, honestly, actually, this could just be the fact that you personally or your person are deceiving yourselves and each other because of the fact that you have deeper feelings for each other. This could be a friend, this could be somebody that you're casually seeing, and there's feelings that are deeper that you haven't revealed to this person. Thinking that you could possibly ruin this, when realistically what's going to happen by you speaking up or by them speaking up is you're going to be able to move to the next phase, and whether that's freeing yourself from the situation, or whether that's being in a committed relationship with this person. Why would you want to be stuck in the unknown, right? That is what tarot is all about, to know what is unknown. So I feel like either you or your partner, somebody needs to really express themselves, because I really feel like right away, like this deception, I'm not really thinking that it's, somebody's being deceptive in a very, negative way. And of course, I'm going to clarify with the tarot and we'll really get to see if that's it or not. But really, I feel like this is being deceptive within your own fears or your person's own fears, feeling like if you were to open up, you would get hurt. Or if you open up, when you open up, you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable, right? So, somebody's holding back because they're afraid to get hurt. But at the same time, it's like both of you guys know where this is going. Both of you guys feel, very similar feelings for each other. And you almost don't really, second guess the person's feelings, even if they are being a little bit, if they are holding back, or if you are holding back. It's like you both still know in your heart that you care for each other, that you don't want to hurt each other, and that you want something more. There's just something that is, stopping you guys from being able to be open and honest with each other. I do see here that for a lot of you guys that are, in a relationship currently, engagement could definitely be coming, or the next step in your relationship, whether that's moving in together, getting a pet together. This could be having a family, starting a family. Others of you that are, single and looking, there could definitely be somebody coming into your life that is more aligned with you, that is more aligned with where you're supposed to go in your life. And for those of you that are, just dating somebody, I definitely see that there's a lot of potential for that relationship to, go in the path that you want, to build into something more stable and more committed. But you are going to have to free yourself from holding back. You're going to have to allow yourself to be free and allow yourself to flow, allow yourself to trust your intuition, to go towards this person if that's what you feel like you need to do, and to just kind of get out of this mental trap that you've laid for yourself. It's almost like that self-destructive, like, Capricorn, you're the devil card in the tarot. It's like sometimes you guys can be self-destructive, and sometimes it's really just in your subconscious and you don't even realize that you're doing that. But I really feel like it may be because you've had, either a bad experience in your previous love life, or this is like just your past. A lot of Capricorns that I know had the craziest past when it comes to like their parents betraying them, their friends, like everybody that they've ever known betraying them, or whether this is just, having a really hard life and really struggling. Even my grandma's a Capricorn in her childhood. you know, it was crazy the things that she, you know, went through. But the thing is going through all of that will ultimately make you so much stronger. And it's the same with like Scorpios too, that death and that rebirth, right? All of those hard times, you may think, why me, why me? But when you get older, that's when you're going to realize and you're going to start to see that if I hadn't gone through all those things, I wouldn't be strong and stable to go through the things that I go through easily now, as easily as I do. Or maybe this is still something that you're learning and you will realize this in the future. Really just trust that every experience, for good or for bad, is ultimately for your higher purpose. So try to be a little bit more freeing in your love life. Just holding yourself back could really, you know, stop you from experiencing beautiful things that, you know, you're truly meant to experience. Trust the universe. All right, Capricorns. Let's see, what can we get from my beautiful Capricorns? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. When I was pre-shuffling, I did see the Death card, so you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio, and I'm saying that now because we do have Judgment, so there could definitely be a Scorpio around in your life. You could also be dealing with a Cancer, but I really see here that, you know, there is some sort of wake-up call that you need to have, and I feel like it has to do with a couple of the things that I was talking about before. You know, you're really going to be in a place where you're going to try to trust your intuition. We have the Queen of Cups here. So it's like you're going to try to learn to trust your intuition and to allow things to happen naturally. And if you don't do that, it looks like the universe is going to force that on you through, you know, wake-up calls. For some of you, this could be dreams that you may end up having, but it's like you're going to realize that you need to release power, that you need to release control. There's some sort of awakening that is going to be happening for you, and it's ultimately for your best. You're going to feel more alive after you go through this. You're not going to feel so, you know, pressured down. It's like I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you are tied down in some way, and I feel like it's a lot of, you know, inner work that you need to do. It's a lot of, you know, feeling tied down within yourself, and I feel like there's some sort of wake-up call or epiphany that's going to be happening in order for you to release that feeling and to really just go with the flow, trust your intuition, and have a more loving and carefree approach towards your person. We have the Chariot and the Four of Swords here. You know, so it looks like every time things start to move really quickly between you and this person, you pull back, or they pull back, somebody pulls back in order for, you know, them to really get a glimpse of why, you know, things are happening fast. It's like somebody's overthinking, somebody's thinking too much. So when things start to go a little bit too quickly, or you guys start to move a little bit too fast towards, you know, some sort of commitment or a higher level of commitment, somebody holds back, somebody stops this from happening. And it's like when they're stopping it, or when they're, you know, if they're, you know, not talking to you for the time being, whatever it is that they're doing, when they're holding back and they're not moving towards you, you know, if you think that they're doing something or talking to other people, it doesn't really look like that's what they're doing. It looks like they just have a lot of healing that they need to do. This could also be you, but it looks like there's some healing, there's some seeking, you know, wisdom, seeking the meaning to life, and just kind of going within. They could be praying, they could be just trying to figure out their lives, right? It's like being with you, I feel like you somehow mirror them, or you guys mirror each other, and you guys really make each other open up. You make each other see parts of yourselves that you weren't able to see before. So it's like, you know how we never see each other for how we really are. You know, we'll never really see each other for how other people see us either, but it's like somehow you both see each other for who you really are, and because of that, you can both see, you know, your true selves. And that really makes you go within. So I feel like you guys are maybe making each other go within and really, you know, heal from some things that have happened from the past, or really just think about, you know, making each other think about certain things because you're realizing a lot of things about each other. Okay. And helping each other to realize things, you know, about yourselves. So Capricorn. I feel like if you turn to, you know, prayer or meditation, you will get a lot of the answers that you need. A lot of the answers that you need aren't really going to come from yourself right now. They're going to come from some sort of epiphany that you will gain by taking some time alone, taking some time to meditate, taking some time to, even if you work out, honestly, like I don't really, you know, a lot of the Capricorns I know, I can't really picture them, you know, meditating. So I'm not sure if that's you or not. If it is, then definitely meditate. But otherwise, you know, working out could definitely be your thing. It could definitely help you to release, you know, your mind when you're working out. You're just focusing on working out and you're blocking out a lot of other things. And that may help you to get this epiphany to come towards you. There is something that your angels are trying to tell you. So you need to be able to block off your mind in order to really hear and receive these messages. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have Scorpio again. Capricorn from the 4th to the 11th. Could be dealing with a Leo. Some of you, okay, so we have the Magician here. So with the Magician, it's like, you know, you really do need to turn to your spiritual side to be able to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest, or to be able to get the answers that you need. There are all the tools that you need are around you, and your angels and your guides are really trying to help you to realize that. But there is something that you are blocked. Like, I just really feel like a lot of you guys feel blocked or tied down by something. You guys feel this heavy feeling in your chest, and some of you may not even know why you feel that, you know, but you need to be able to release it. So you have to figure out why it is you're feeling this. I do see here that, you know, you're going to come into a place where you feel a lot more confident. You feel like you can manifest things. You feel like things, you know, you're going to realize that you have, you know, an unlimited potential towards love, towards your family, towards your career, towards everything in your life. And you're really going to come up into a more confident stage in your life where you're going to start to take charge, and you're going to start to push through. Even if you don't figure out why you're feeling this way, you're still going to push through that feeling and do whatever it takes to get yourself to feel a lot better within the situation. With the 3 of Cups here, it's like this is going to bring you into a time where you're going to feel like you can celebrate again. You're going to feel that weight lifted off. This is you, you know, feeling that weight lifted off your chest and celebrating that, celebrating, you know, this could be the stop of the on and off between you and somebody, and now you guys are celebrating because you are going to the next level. This again is a card of engagement, you know, possible baby coming, or baby, like a baby shower, celebrating the news of a child. So this could definitely be, you know, back to the engagement card that came up. There's definitely some level, you know, that one of you guys is stopping from happening, but it looks like, you know, it's going to come either way, because this is your destiny. This is what you are meant to have with who you are meant to have it with, right? So it's going to be pushed towards you guys. We have the 5 of Cups and the Sun card. So some of you guys may, you know, you may have been so focused on the fact that you were so happy at one point with somebody and it went so terribly wrong, and that's what's holding you back, or this is what's holding your person back. If this is the Leo for you, or if, you know, your person has a Leo ex, or you have a Leo first love, or your person has a Leo first love, this could definitely mean that, you know, everything was so wonderful and then all of a sudden, you know, it wasn't, and you guys have some sort of fear. Or this could be exactly what's holding you back, is the fact that there's still, even though you feel like you fully got over your ex, there's still something within you that hasn't released it. There's still some sort of hurt, there's still some sort of pain, there's some sort of fear that is holding you back, in order to, you know, that is holding you back from being able to move forward with this new person. And you're not able to really see, you know, you're just focusing on the bad things. You're focusing on the spilt milk instead of these beautiful new opportunities that are right behind you. You know, this, exactly what we were saying, the fact that this relationship that you're currently in, or with somebody that you've been talking to, is going to be moving forward. So, you know, whoever's stopping it, it's because they're focused on the past and the things that have happened in the past, and thinking that that may happen again. So it's like, you know, you got to really try to figure out how you can get over that. And whether some of you, you know, if you haven't gotten closure, if that person hasn't gotten closure, there's something that needs to be done in order to, you know, to not really feel that way. Okay, so what was I going to say? I feel like, yeah, the person that you're dealing with, for some of you, I really do feel like this is the person that you're dealing with. And if it is the person you're dealing with, I really feel like, you know, you make them a lot happier than the person that was their first love, or whoever this person that they're, you know, thinking of how wrong it went when it was so great at one point. You make them happier than that person, and that is actually making them more scared and more feared, because they're going to have double the loss if that happens again. But it's like, they need to realize that, you know, you're not that same person. This isn't that same life path. You know, this is a whole completely new situation. And if you're not open, you could completely lose either way. So if you don't take a step forward, you're still going to feel like this, right? So what do you want to do? Do you want to have all those cups filled? Or do you want to charge towards those 2 cups that you have behind you, while they're still behind you, before they're gone? So, you know, it looks like there's a lot of, you know, going within and really, you know, trying to figure out the deeper meaning behind why you're feeling certain ways, or your person has to do that in order to be able to come towards you. There's definitely going to be a lot of epiphanies. Definitely take a lot of time to spend on your own and to really just go within. If this is your person, you know, maybe take some time and take a step back from them in order to give them more time to do that. And you don't necessarily need to tell them that that's what they need to do, but you can just, you know, take a little bit longer to respond. Just kind of do you, focus on you, and hope that they will use that time to focus on them as well. And maybe then they'll come up with some of the answers that they need, or start to express these things to you. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. If this resonates and you would like a personal reading, my information is down below. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, my loves.